I'm just looking. I'm browsing for the show.
We were looking at how many windows were open on her phone at one time.
15.
15.
But that's not bad. That's just from this morning.
That's not bad for you.
Yeah.
But I think that makes your phone die faster if you leave stuff open.
I'm not concerned about those things.
Meh. Yeah, you only, it's only your livelihood.
I have a plug right next to my computer.
To work on the phone. Toodaloo.
There was
Your phone just alerted you that we're live.
It did, except I can't get into my own live show.
See, tried and true. Let me just.
There we are.
There we go.
Oopsie daisy.
Welcome to Winesday.
Welcome to the day of wine.
I thought a kid was coming in. It's just Daphne.
Oh, hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey,
Daphne did not want to miss Winesday.
All right, and we've got Sherry and Tori and Ashley and Gina. Welcome to Winesday, episode 86.
Bow.
Seems like more.
Seems like. Is that a nice way of saying you really enjoy your time with me?
No, I
Feels like I've been with you too long.
I love Winesday.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. And we are here, and we have lots of fun things to talk about. Although, in all seriousness, I do want to send out thoughts and prayers to everybody in Toronto who is affected by that senseless, random act of violence that hit in the city on Tuesday? Was it yesterday?
It was early this week. In any event, it's awful.
Monday. I believe it was Monday.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it anymore, but I was listening on NPR about it.
Yeah,
it's a very busy street, so
we do want to send our thoughts and prayers because I have been watching that, and I have friends in the Toronto area, and so I went to their Facebook pages and was looking to see them check in, and they did check in after. So very, very happy to know that they were okay. Hello, Aunt Pat and Kimberly and Christine.
Aunt Pat. It is beautiful in Arizona right now. I am super jealous.
Aunt Pat has been sharing with everybody how beautiful it is too, because I see her on hot mess, and it's like, "Hey, ladies, beautiful day here." And surprise!
But it is really beautiful.
Yes.
Like I didn't know cactus could be so pretty.
Yeah. Danielle, we've got some Prosecco tonight. Aloha, warmer weather here in Michigan. How warm could it possibly be? I hope it is warm, and I hope you are enjoying it.
I actually sweat on Sunday. It's hot enough to sweat again.
Well, it's hot here now. Yeah, it's hot just to go to the mailbox now. We've officially, spring is over. We had 2.5 weeks, and we've gone into seventh circle of hell summer. So
well, my Hong Kong orchid has flowers again, so that's fun.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, we watched the death bloom. The death flower bloom.
Oh, that thing that blooms like once and it smells like a dead body. I don't want a flower that smells like a dead body.
Corpse. It was a corpse flower. Look at
Look at you. Yeah.
I'm like
I don't want to see or smell the corpse.
I'm like a botanist.
That's the right word too.
Ding ding ding.
Look at you.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want to start with? We've got a weird. So I made the list. Let's just start with I made the list.
I have a couple throw-in things if we get through the list. So
well,
let's see.
Yeah, because I don't have that much, but it's a bit random. But we can start with some police news. Monroe, Louisiana. A woman comes home.
This wasn't even the weirdest thing to happen in Monroe that day.
Yeah. A woman comes home and she hears a clatter upstairs in what she believes to be the bathroom.
Okay.
So she instead of leaving the house, which is what she should have done, if you hear a clatter upstairs and nobody else is home, she goes right on up.
Well, no, you wouldn't run to check?
What do you mean leave? I was on the phone with you telling you to leave the house.
I walked in on a burglar once.
Yeah, so and then didn't leave.
Telling her to leave the house. He was like, no, I'm fine. I'm going to just walk through and check everything out.
I'm saying this in hindsight of you really shouldn't because I literally walked in on people robbing my home. And then I was like, whoa, robbers! And my dog tried to bite them and then they ran away. So I don't recommend that you go and do that because that was super stupid. Luckily, they were petty thieves who were coming in after the hurricane. This was years ago.
A decade ago.
Over a decade ago, right? 03. No, 04.
This was a while ago.
I don't know. Long time ago.
Years ago. We were just married.
Point being, they were coming in just to see what they could snatch from the house, and I just happened to walk in. Okay, so we got lucky. But anyway, this woman decides that she's going to go up and investigate said noise, which she shouldn't do.
Which is what I would do.
And she gets upstairs to find a woman bathing in her tub, naked, in a bath, eating a bag of her Cheetos.
You know, if I'm going to bathe in a stranger's tub, I want a snack.
So the woman says, she looked at her and she goes, "Those my Cheetos?"
That's the first question. I love you, Monroe,
and the
Louisiana.
woman was like, "Yeah, I got hungry." And she's like, "Wasn't my idea to break into your house. My boyfriend told me to do it." And then I was like, "You got a nice tub." And so she bathed.
One thing led to another?
And ate her Cheetos. And so the cops
I'm sure there were no drugs involved.
So the cops show up and take her away, and they basically, she climbed in on a cooler, broke a window, and ended up taking a bath and eating this woman's bag of Cheetos. So it's like...
You know, I say this all the time, but if you're a criminal, you're not usually a Rhodes Scholar.
No.
But, you know, it takes a special kind to be like, I'm going to take a bath and eat some Cheetos.
I don't know how the story goes down that path. You know what I mean? It's like you have one goal. It's like, steal stuff. But then you get in and it's like, bath looks good. My feet are kind of
tired. It's like
tired.
Orange is the New Black when she was stalking that guy and then just like wandered into the house
and started putting on the dresses.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really has to take a sideways turn. Like your whole goal is to steal things and you went in and ate Cheetos. Is there a naked man in Cheetos on this picture?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
Cheetos has really good. Look, somebody else was like, that sounds like Orange is the... Yes, Donna, I agree.
Yes. Naked, Jonna, naked. All right. Let's see. Oh, so I don't know if you agree with this or not, but it's been all over the news. Remember we talked about Amazon wanting to come into our homes to deliver packages because they're tired of the packing thieves?
Yes.
Like a month or so back, they were like, if you just grant us access
like a code,
if you give us a code when you order something,
we'll put it inside the house.
And then shut it. Of course, there'll be no thievery there, right? Which it's like, no. So people were like, no, Amazon, we don't like that idea. Now they want access to your car. They want to deliver your packages
and put it in the car.
They say, just give us your access code to your car, or if you're an OnStar vehicle, we'll just get in because we'll contact OnStar and they'll buzz us in, and we're gonna just drop them off in your car.
Okay, but no, I'm not totally opposed to this idea because I think I have some.
What if you have a minivan?
Well,
there's no trunk.
I think I have some recourse with a company like Amazon if I get robbed by their employee or due to their negligence. I have no recourse if somebody just steals my crap and runs away with it.
Okay, so let's just say I agree, and then I get into the car and there's Amazon Steve in the back seat, naked, eating Cheetos. I'm not a happy camper.
But then you can bring up your grievance with Amazon.
Yeah, except now I got naked Steve in the back.
They'll send a drone.
Yeah,
I got naked Steve in the back going, shh. I'm not doing this.
Would you like some Baileys in a shoe? No.
There's a warm seat back here. No, Amazon Steve.
Yeah,
I'm not playing that game.
No.
So I don't know. Thumbs up if you are going to let Amazon into your trunk. Give me a like if you're going to let Amazon into your trunk. Give me a...
Whoa.
But I did.
Wow face if you're like, no.
But I did like when I lived in the condo or an apartment, how there was that one like big mailbox chest where they could leave packages. I wonder if they could do like a thing. Of course, in certain neighborhoods that wouldn't work.
No,
you need a certain density.
But if you're welcoming Amazon Steve to get into your trunk, I need a like. If it's not, look, I see wows, I see lots of likes. Oh my.
I feel like I'd be really nervous to have someone, but I think I'd rather.
Although our car is filthy, they'd be like, I can't leave this package.
There's nothing to take. There's nothing to take.
It would be a disservice to this package if I left in this car.
They'll get back and they'll be like, you should have seen this lady's minivan. There were so many French fries on the car.
I barely made it out alive.
True that. It's like, who wants a bowl of Cheerios?
Now that I have a kid, there's never anything good in my car anyway.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Let him in.
It seems seems 50. It seems like a solid split.
I think I'd rather let them into my car than my house. If we're voting.
I don't know that it's I think they're just trying. They really are losing a lot of money in stolen packages. We just had a package emailed out stolen.
Maybe they could invent, like, during the foreclosure thing where they put those cages on the air conditioners so people wouldn't steal the air. Maybe they can invent a little box that's like anchored to your house.
They have things for that. I've seen them. They've got stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, Amazon, I'm not giving you a house key.
You're not coming.
We're not that close.
What's going to happen? It's going to end up being you're going to have to go to like the lockers.
Yeah,
it's what's going to end up.
Well,
when they lose enough money, they're going to say
Cheeto.
They're going to email you a code that you type in at a locker to pick up your stuff.
I also don't assume if you eat Cheetos you're a thief. I just throwing that out there. We are a Cheetos household. It's fine.
All right, Cheeto ways.
We do like Cheetos. Okay,
and you always can tell who is eating them. It's like you had them. I know you did. It's all over your face.
Yeah. So there has been some hubbub, some scuttlebutt
about
Duchess Kate leaving the hospital.
And her fantastic, miraculous even, turnaround between birth and photography.
So here's what I have to say about this. This is her third child, okay? Mm-hmm. This is the only thing I'm going to say about this because, number one, she's a duchess, okay? I fully expect that there is a list of rules of how you are to exit a hospital after giving birth and what you are to look like. They obviously had people there who did full hair, full makeup. She had she
had a team of people, I'm sure, putting her together.
There
was spackle. I mean, I'm sure.
Other thing. Yeah. She had no say in this. I don't think they were like, would you like to wear the sweats or the dress?
Well, no, you know why she wore that?
Yeah.
That's what Princess Di wore.
Yeah, it was a Princess Di
red with the white collar.
And so here's the thing. People were giving her so much crap because they were like, this isn't what it looks like after having a baby. Don't do that. It's like, she didn't have a choice. She's a damn duchess. So here's the thing. What I can tell you. After the first baby, okay, I looked like I had died, been run over, spit out, consumed, shat out of a raccoon's behind, and then died again, okay? Baby number 2 wasn't as rough, still a rough go. Third kid walked out. I was like, hey mom, what's up? I was in the middle of an episode of Swamp People, and I was like, I don't know, some things are happening. And then I was ready to go home because you do kind of acclimate to having kids. The more you have, I think it does get a bit easier. I went home, I went to the grocery store, I cooked a meal.
Says she looks homeless after she gave birth.
But here's the thing, you do kind of acclimate a bit. You don't look like she looked, but here's the other thing, none of us have a full...
We don't have a complement of folks following you around.
And here's the thing. That's not like she has a choice of doing that. So let's not throw shade towards the Duchess just because she has there are rules and regulations. No. I'm sure she got home to the palace.
And put on her sweatpants. Her royal sweatpants.
But I'm sure she kind of...
there's something fun in there. There's something fun in picturing like the Queen Mother in sweatpants with her corgis.
She's got some, what do they call Hollywood pants?
Like petting the corgis while she's like wearing her sweats on a Sunday afternoon.
It was so sad. Oh,
so my favorite of all of this were all the memes. Here's one from Stamford Mommy.
Yeah.
They are hilarious. It shows a picture of Kate Middleton after giving birth, and then the next picture is me after giving birth.
And here's the other thing I say to her too. She did look great. So and then I even tried to like bring the picture up like this to get really close, and I was like, is she wearing pantyhose? I was like,
wasn't he?
How did you even put on pantyhose? It looks like a catcher's glove down there. Like you can't.
No, they were probably knee highs.
Yeah, I was like baby knee highs because I was like, oh Lord, you can't have stockings on.
Look, she's a duchess.
But I'm just saying.
There's an image to uphold.
You were beautiful.
Looked like I got hit with a bulldozer. But the point is, congrats to the family. Yes. I have no shade to throw their way. No. We don't have a name yet either. It's been 3 days. They've not announced it.
It's boy, girl, boy.
Yes, there's no name though. Baby, no name.
Do we think they're done, or do we think there's going to be a whole litter of royal children?
I don't know. If she really loves being pregnant and doing all that jazz, keep going. I don't think they're fiscally irresponsible, so I think they're going to be just fine. I don't think there's a daycare bill issue here, so if she wants to keep popping them out, go for it.
Leanne, seriously, I want to know about the royal sweatpants.
I do. Can you think the Queen will answer an email?
Probably not.
No. Okay. All right. Moving on. So, could you guess what my favorite space planet would be?
In our solar system?
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with a body part?
Well, it doesn't rhyme with it. Yeah. Yeah. Which do you think it is?
I have a strong inkling it might be Uranus.
Uranus is my favorite planet. And it's always been my favorite planet because... It's Uranus. And so today I was watching the Today Show and there has been scientific proof by studies of
Okay, but I want to know how they did this. So tell them what the new research says.
Don't science.
What's the new research?
Research states that the seventh planet from the sun has an upper atmosphere full of one of the smelliest chemicals known to humans, hydrogen sulfide, according to the study published by Nature Astronomy.
Like
rotten eggs.
Okay, yep. I want to know, did the satellite like swing by and like sniff? Like what? Like how?
No, they obviously grabbed the particles.
They didn't send them back to Earth.
Sure, they went to the
No. You can satellites go that far out.
You can tell by they use it's like a light signature.
Oh, BM with your science.
Listen. It
because
says
different chemicals will refract light differently.
Did you know this just turned into Schoolhouse Rock? So we're gonna sing about Uranus and its smelly methane.
There is some poetic justice in the fact that the planet named Uranus smells like an anus.
I was waiting for you to say it. I was waiting for you to say it.
Come on! That's really good news.
Why is that good news?
Because it makes perfect sense. It's like when they were naming it, they knew it smelled like an anus. I'm just saying, it makes perfect sense if you ask me.
And by the way, I'm still really, really upset that Pluto isn't a planet. Like, really upset.
Well,
I'm really upset about it. Pluto's a planet, damn it.
It got downgraded.
You can't downgrade a planet.
They did it.
I'm really upset about it.
Your mermaid
Somebody
shirt.
called... I know, it's great.
Somebody
called Neil deGrasse Tyson. I have a strongly worded letter.
Oh, write your letter. Pluto's done. It's out. All right. Here's a feel-good story. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I
saw this on the Today Show.
And I thought, oh my gosh, how great. So,
it's sad and nice.
There was a man... Well, it is sad. So there's a man. They're in Michigan, and this man. People start calling 911 because they see a man pacing back and forth on a bridge, and so people start to panic. This has actually happened to us before on the Skyway. We had to call 911 because there was a guy at the peak of the bridge, and he was on the wrong side of the bridge, and. So they're at this overpass, and the guy is pacing back and forth. They get 911 involved. The cops show up. He is an active an active scene. Like the guy is threatening to jump, and so the cops they get this great idea, and they start to flag down the 18-wheel semi-trucks.
Oh no, they got on the radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so then they're
the ham radio. By the way, I need one of those. No. I just want to talk to the truck drivers, like Breaker 19.
You wouldn't do.
What's on your 7?
Your 7. Okay. So seriously though, they all start this chatter chain of whatever you would call this, right? And the cops are there, and they're starting to pull them in and telling them to park right next to each other on the lanes, and they literally are underneath where this guy is going to jump. So if he were to actually jump, he's not going to hit the ground. He's going to...
Because they literally park side by side. Like on a 13
so many of them.
Lane,
it was like rig. And so if he did choose to jump, he wasn't going to die from the fall. It was not a large enough...
And I think more importantly what they were saying is, look, all of these people who don't even know you are going to stand here.
Right. Well, and then they had the negotiator, I guess, that was talking to him.
It's like a crisis.
Whatever they call those. Yes, the crisis advocate or whatever. And so they do talk the guy down. He doesn't jump, and they got him help.
Well, I think there's something super powerful about all these people that you don't even know, 20 people that you didn't even know, stopped doing their job, and stopped here and said, we don't want you to do this thing that you're about to do. And that's like, that's very touching.
It was one of those stories that I was like, oh, faith restored. Humanity is good. There are good people out there. Look at what they just did. It was really, really nice. Okay.
Oh, look, Tammy lives by there.
Oh, here in Michigan? So it was 13...
So look, BM has a picture for you so you can see what it looks like.
All lined up. And it was very heartwarming, and it was very heartfelt. And obviously these people didn't have to stop. They did because they were like, oh crap, how can I help? Yeah. And that was just what made it so wonderful. Yeah. So it really was. It was a really nice story.
That's a nice story.
So, yes.
Do a good thing for somebody tomorrow.
Yeah, pay it forward. Boop, boop, boop. We've got another weirdo.
Just the one?
Well, no, I have more, but So my husband's future wife, Taylor Swift, has had some problems lately with stalkers.
Just the one?
No, she's had several. But we actually had friends of ours text us to see if this stalker was Dave, my husband.
No.
We were like, did your husband break into Taylor Swift's New York apartment? Well, apparently this guy, who was a reported stalker of hers, like on the radar.
Like on the list?
Yeah, like
so
on the list.
So there's a list of Taylor Swift stalkers?
There's a list.
You know they love that. They're like, I'm on the official list.
Yeah.
Number one.
I'm an official stalker. I'm the most official stalker there is.
Did you tell everyone my story?
No, we don't need to go there right now. So this 22-year-old man breaks into Taylor Swift's Tribeca home in New York, takes a nap in her bed.
That's so creepy. It's
takes
so
a nap
creepy.
in her bed. So
I think it's worse than someone eating Cheetos in my tub.
Well, so
like,
here's
don't
the
get
thing.
in my bed. Like, don't get in my bed, the place where I sleep.
Now Taylor Swift needs a new bed. And next question, girl, don't you have some ADT or something? Like, how did this guy get into your Tribeca apartment? I feel like you have enough dough. You can have some serious. Some serious.
She could just hire someone to just walk around.
Becca, she's got a long list of ex-lovers.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, that's what they're not telling you is John Mayer.
Yo, John, stop. It's not that bad. But seriously, how do you not have a major alarm system?
It was just a Swift nap. Hashtag Swift nap.
Very sweet. But it's like, come
who said that?
on.
Points.
He had already tried to break through this same house on February 13th.
This was a return
Yes,
burglar?
he came back.
Or what's it not? You're not burgling.
He did it with a snow shovel.
Breaking and entering.
He tried to break in.
A returned B&E?
But I still have to ask, and it's like, how does Taylor Swift not have proper security at her home? Okay? Seriously.
She wasn't there.
Taylor. It doesn't matter.
She was somewhere pine.
You don't have,
it is
you don't
very,
have
it's
an
very
ADT
like,
system?
She has security.
What's the nursery rhyme where the little girl
Yeah.
eats the bear's porridge?
Goldilocks.
So the whole time I'm listening to that story as a kid, I'm like, she is a criminal. I'm like, why is she in their house? Why? She was not invited.
Not invited.
Not invited.
And eating all the porridge.
Yeah.
Rude,
Goldilocks. Rude. And like broke a chair. Super rude.
Yeah, she's a terrible house guest.
And then when I found out they were bears, I'm like, she's gonna get eaten.
Yeah, she's just stupid.
Yeah,
Goldilocks is an idiot.
How does she not have a doorman?
Not even a door. Just come on, Taylor.
Oh, maybe he worked for Amazon.
She gave him the code.
Abby with the through line.
Get out of here.
I love it.
Yeah, she needs to up that security game. For real.
Yeah.
For real. You're Taylor Swift.
I'm thinking ADT would like do it like promotion. Just be like, you want to be
the Swift package.
You want to be the Swift package?
Hi, I'm Taylor
We made
Swift.
Taylor Swift safe.
I'm Taylor Swift, and I wasn't bright enough to have.
Stop. That's
come on.
okay. It's not her fault that she has stalkers. Don't.
Okay, well,
don't
it is her fault because she is a damn delight, and I would personally stalk her if I didn't have other things to do. But the point is, you're Taylor Swift.
Maybe get an alarm
for your well-being. That's scary. You don't need people napping in your bed when you're not at home. Okay, for the love. All right, moving on.
Yes, no, wait. That was a B&E too.
Yeah.
Disney, with all the B&Es.
Yeah. Okay, let's skip this. This is going to be our last one because it's rough.
Well, it's not the last story, though.
No, I have something to throw in.
We can throw it in. This is our last story.
No.
This is
Florida you want
Man.
this. She's saying she wants to save this
I'm
one.
saving that. I'm saving that for later because it's a special Florida story. All right, moving on. So, have I told you my story about when I was attacked by a goose?
Yes.
Probably a lot of times.
Geese are mean.
Geese are mean. So
super mean, and they honk. It's a scary honk.
We were pumpkin picking as children. I don't know how old we were or whatever, but I was like
traumatized?
3 or 4.
Were you like traumatized by the geese attacks?
Serious. So we were out there in this.
They don't have teeth.
They have teeth.
No, they have a beak.
Geese have teeth.
They do not have teeth.
Okay, look it up right now. Somebody out there, look it up. Okay.
It's not like the Affleck duck.
Okay, they have teeth. So we're out there at this pumpkin patch, and all of a sudden I hear
goose have teeth.
All of a sudden I hear, and I turn, and here comes this, and they're running. They run like this. Their wings go back and forth, and they start to gallop, and their heads go, and all of a sudden that sucker came out and latched onto
Where
my
did he get
backside.
you?
Right
Your
on the
butt?
butt.
He got your bum?
Right on the butt, and I started running.
What a mean goose.
And I couldn't get away, and he tackled me to the ground and bit my butt until my dad came and kicked the goose off.
He kicked it? He kicked a goose?
He kicked a goose.
It was like that thing on Anchorman where they kicked the dog off the bridge. It was just like...
He kicked the goose.
Baxter kicked the goose.
And then he got yelled at by the people from the pub.
They were like, don't kick our goose.
Okay, and I was like eating my butt.
Like,
it was
goose
terrible.
ate my kid.
Okay, so
can you get goose rabies?
I don't know.
Is there like avian flu?
It's probably what's wrong with me.
That's where the Shigella came from. It was like goose attack.
From 34 years
dormant
ago.
for 30 years.
34 years. Okay. So, but this kid, this high school golf team is out, okay, and they're getting ready. They're playing the 13th hole or whatever, and all of the instructors are telling them to steer clear of the right-hand side of the green because there is a goose and a nest.
Oh, okay. A nest. They're mean for their nest. Yeah.
And they said, don't go anywhere near there. There's eggs. So they said, stay on this side. But apparently everybody up north knows how mean friggin' geese are because these Canadian geese are terrible. So
do they like make people eat?
Like big...
yes.
That's
they bite. It's terrible. So all of a sudden, and these kids were being super respectful. They stayed to the right side. All of a sudden, this one kid turned. He said he locked eyes with the goose. It was on like Donkey Kong. This goose came running.
Like predators, you can't lock eyes.
No, you don't look.
They'll
don't
see
make
the
eye
fear.
contact. So all of a sudden, look.
Oh my God!
It comes at him.
Attacked.
The goose grabs onto this kid's head.
That's like a pterodactyl attack.
They tumble. The kid is falling.
That feels like a scene out of Jurassic World.
He took the clubs. He took the clubs from his bag and hid under them while the goose was biting at him. Okay.
And then when you get to the hospital, and it's like, what happened to you? I was goose attacked.
Well, he wasn't hurt, but he said that the instructor had to follow him because the goose continued to walk next to him on the rest of the golf course as they played because the goose was like, don't like him. And so the instructor had to stand between them because the goose kept going like this every time they go. He was like, what? And he did.
The goose was like, bring it.
The goose was ticked, okay?
Hi, Stacy from Hawaii.
Hawaii. Aloha. All right, let's see what else.
Okay, you ready? I want to play a game with you.
Sarah goes,
or no, do you have more things?
Sarah goes, Coco!
No, you're good. Okay, so I want to play a game with you.
Okay.
Next time you stay in a hotel room.
Oh, that's next week.
Yep. So you can play along at home.
Thank you for this.
You're welcome. It's basically everything, but it's still fun to play this game. So what are the 5 germiest, and I love because some of these are like impossible to avoid, so I think it's hilarious that it's like, they're super germy. So what are the 5 germiest things in the hotel room? The number one thing I got, and I think everybody should get, and I don't know why anyone touches them anymore.
Remote control.
The remote control. Do not touch the room remote control. Do not touch it. Come in with your own Clorox wipes if you have to and just give it a quick squeegee. But what are the other things?
I think I saw Brian lick it when we were
in what are the other super germy things in the hotel room?
The sheets.
The duvet and or the bedding.
Yeah. The tub.
No.
Not the tub?
The carpet.
No.
Oh, the carpet always looks...
The curtains? Switches. Things that
light
people touch.
switches. Any
and
switches in the room. Switches and knobs. Switches and knobs are super germy.
What else?
Do you want me to fill you in?
Yeah.
The drinking glasses. Don't ever touch them. Think about it. Where are they going to wash them? All they can wash them is that sink.
Oh God, I've drank from those so many times.
I mean, I guess they could like load them on a cart and take them to some Hobart somewhere.
You don't think they change them out?
I think plenty of people sneeze in there and they look clean and just leave them and whatever. Hotel rooms are just skeevy. It skeeves me out.
Oh my god!
And then the last thing is any housekeeping materials. So like those, if you ever see like a mop or a broom or whatever. Yeah, the phone too. But you know what I've noticed in a lot of hotels? They've started a lot of the things like the remotes and the whatever. They're like special hotel remotes where there's no buttons. It's like a flat thing.
Well, it's just an up and a down.
Clean.
Well, it's like a flat thing that's wholly sealed, so they can. I wonder if they just dip the whole thing in bleach.
No, I don't think they do, but I think if you bring your own wipes, you're in a better situation.
Oh yeah.
When we were on the cruise, did you notice the carpet in the hallway?
It was stained with bleach. It was stained with bleach.
Oh, because they did the wall.
No, the railing.
Yeah,
the shape of the railing just followed it in this big white line.
Noelle says, just saw a crusty booger on a hotel wall. Yum.
Yes, Melissa, I'm telling you, when I go in the hotel room, I want to Clorox wipe my face.
When they're writing notes.
I know. We did a story the one time about how they pulled back the duvet and there was a note underneath that said, I slept here, which means these sheets weren't washed before you got here. And it's like, oh, God. So, yeah, and we're going to a hotel next week. The BM and I.
The picture looks like a murder scene. Well, the BM chose that one on purpose.
Yeah, that's not... Well, I'm sure a room that we've... But did you die? Not yet. Not yet. So
I put you up at that Motel 6.
Oh yes, I do remember the Motel 6. Look, we've lived a very lavish life. Okay, what can I say? Oh my gosh,
that place in Daytona will it haunts my nightmares.
The Murder Tell.
The Murder Tell.
It was rough.
The Murder Tell.
It was everything about that was rough.
The hotel room had 4 deadbolts.
It was like, are you sure you want to
they just went to Home Depot and got some extra ones.
Yeah.
like,
and the sign in the window said, "No crime."
You see Noelle's comment.
What?
Think of a stinky guy scratching his anus while eating Cheetos, then touching the remotes.
Oh, I don't want to ever think about that. Thank you, Noelle. But yeah, but I can tell you for Shurzy McTurzy that I will be bringing my own wipes. Okay, moving on.
In my own sleeping bag.
Did you have anything else?
Oh, I'm super excited about a show that's coming back to Nickelodeon. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Double Dare.
Double Dare.
I wonder if Mark Summers is coming back.
Oh my God.
You know, he's been on a stint on Food Network doing that Unwrapped show. Maybe they could get him back into the Double Dare arena.
I guess if he wants to, why not?
I want to do the physical challenge.
Okay, but we're old now.
I want to like search for the flag and the booger nose.
Yes. Or in between in the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, it was always under the butter pad.
Yeah.
Whatever the challenge was, if there was a butter pad on it, the flag was under the butter.
Guts champion.
I am
Guts champion
right here.
Guts Nickelodeon little lightning champion. Meredith me.
I am. Yes, of course. I've used it on my resume many a time. But go ahead.
Inappropriate parents.
Go ahead and check out my lower third. My lower third.
I always feel like I'm doing the bunny hop when we do this.
Is down there, which you can head over. We have so many new contributors to the parenting site here at that'sinappropriate.com/parents.
That'sinappropriateparents.com.
That'sinappropriateparents.com. Sorry. I should know that.
All the cool kids are also doing that.
And we've been putting out wonderful content from our contributors that has been doing exceptionally well, and everybody's been loving it. And so
coming out daily.
Comes out every single day, every day.
You can catch it on the Facebook page or...
On the Facebook page or...
In
the app as well, yeah. So if you don't have the app, you can get the app in iOS and Android. That's Inappropriate is the app, and it's just a lot of fun, and we're so glad that you're here with us. So we are going to end...
Florida news.
With Florida Man.
As we so often do.
I just need you to be prepared for this one. Police officers in Port St. Lucie, Florida, stopped a man who was driving erratically. When the officer pulled up, they found the half-naked driver...
You're not gonna read this, the whole thing, are you?
Yeah. I'll bleep out part of it.
I saw a priest in the feed. I'm not even kidding. I saw him in the feed. Hello, Father.
There was someone that used to message her.
But here's the thing. This isn't my news. No. I'm just telling the news. I didn't do this. I'm just reporting on the news. So, half-naked driver surrounded by items that would be used with individuals of the night. He was only wearing a t-shirt and a pair of underwear that say... His underpants said...
Nope.
His underwear said... breathalyzer, blow here. And the cop asked him to get out of the car. And he's standing there in his undies. And the cop said, "Have you had anything to drink?" And he's like, "No, officer, I was asleep at home, and my friend needed me to change a tire." And he goes,
"This is what you chose to
So
wear?"
you put on your breathalyzer underpants? And he goes, "Well, in case somebody felt like they had too much and I needed to check them." I'm not making this up. And I'm just reporting this story. Don't make me feel bad. This is breaking news.
What town was this in Florida?
Port St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie. That's just the opposite side of the state. That's like our sister city.
Yeah.
It's our sister city on the other coast.
I didn't make this up. I didn't. This was legit news.
Oh, Florida.
This was his third drunk driving arrest in 10 years.
You don't say.
And he has been taken off the road. And the headline, the first sentence of this article, when I read it, was "Stay classy, Florida."
All right, we need some hashtags on this one.
Oh. Only had 2 beers, LOL. Come on. I can't make this stuff up. I'm just reporting the news, so don't be mad at me.
I don't think that breathalyzer is very accurate.
What's the rating system?
Stop.
No. I'm sorry. That's inappropriate. All right. So anyway, wonderful Winesday tonight. Were there any other information that we need to know other than don't ever think a pair of underpants that say breathalyzer is actually what you need to do, okay?
No,
just say no. Just say no.
That's a bad choice.
Hashtag low here.
No, hashtag just say
you
no.
take my breath away.
Oh. Who said that?
Somebody in the
Yay! Yay! That was solid. I was gonna say that was solid.
Some nuts with your beer.
No.
Nope.
Stop it. That's inappropriate. All right.
I wonder if the guy that broke into Taylor Swift's was one of those.
No, he was a creeper.
Don't be a creeper.
Or Amazon Steve.
Don't be a creeper.
Yeah, don't
take a job with Amazon just to get into people's houses.
No. So, all right. So, you guys have a super duper great night. We do have the after party for the Hot Mess Express
Lisa,
VIP
welcome to
members.
your first time.
It's the after party. It's the after party. It's the after party. Don't stop. What? So, you can head over if you are a VIP member to the private Facebook page, and we will do the after party. There will be no breathalyzer undies in the after party, but oh man, these hashtags are going sideways. Yeah, so just make sure to head on over there, and I forgot to tell everybody.
What?
We're off for Winesday for the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I know
so.
when I'm off next week. Oh, because you're away.
I'm gone again.
Maybe I should do it at the BM.
Oh, that sounds awful.
We'll figure it out. But I am out of town for the next 2 weeks in a row, so I hope you got your fill.
Oh my.
All right, shut her down, sweet pea.